Today on Jack's Tracks, we talk about my visit to the archive records. Stay tuned.
Album reviews, record hauls, and vinyl crates digging at Jack's Tracks Records.
Hello and welcome to Jack's Tracks. I am Jack, and today we are looking at my visit to the archive records. It was very fun to go. I haven't been to a record store in ages, so this is what my first visit to one since everything went crazy. So I hope you enjoy this clip. Alright, we are on our way to the archive in Ellicott City, Maryland. It's around a 30-minute drive from my house. I am so excited. I have not been there in 130 days. It is definitely my favorite store, record store in Maryland. So I hope you enjoy this footage that I think I'm going to be taking in the archive records. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the archive records. Alright, so we are in the car in Ellicott City. Before I go in, I want to show you some of the CDs I plan on trading in for some records. A lot of these I already own on vinyl and just don't need them on CD. So the first one we have is the Beatles Blue album. I absolutely love this. I like the red album a bit better because I like some of the earlier stuff by the Beatles, but this one is still amazing. Then we got Green Day Dookie. I used to listen to this all the time, but ever since Scott sent me the vinyl in the mail, I haven't really been listening to this one. So we have Green Day's Dookie. This random Rod Stewart one. It's Rod Stewart Stardust, The Great American Songbook, Volume 3. So I already have Rod Stewart's Greatest Hits on vinyl. I really don't need some random re-release that I tried to make money off of. But yeah, we have Rod Stewart. Tony Bennett, MTV Unplugged. Classic Yes. This is great. It has Roundabout, Long Distance Runaround, which is probably my favorite. Bad Company, 10 from 6. Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell 2. I'm not a fan of Bat Out of Hell 2. I like Bat Out of Hell 1 much better. Weird Al Yankovic, the TV album. I have pretty much every single Weird Al Yankovic CD, so I don't need this compilation. Pearl Jam Versus. I love this album, but this one is severely scratched up. Still playable, but I have a much cleaner copy. Queen's Greatest Hits. I have a ton of Queen compilations, and like you saw in my room tour video, I used to put tape on them because I used to stick them in a CD book. So not sure if they're going to want the ones with tape, but I'd be fine with taking them home if they don't want it. Again, another one with tape, Elvis's Golden Records. Then we have a Joe Cocker, the best of Joe Cocker. This is pretty good. I already have some Joe Cocker on vinyl, so I don't need this anymore. I already have this on vinyl, Led Zeppelin 4, my favorite Led Zeppelin album. Absolutely great. So we got Led Zeppelin there. And then these three I put at the bottom because they're all very mediocre. Although I used that word on the record collection buy and you guys were not happy with me. So this is not in my taste, I should say. So we got Saturday Night Fever, which I already have on vinyl. Music from the motion picture Titanic. And this one's not half bad, but I'm just not as into it. Sheryl Crow's Tuesday Night Music Club. So there's 16 CDs in all, if I counted correctly, and I'm hoping to get around 20 bucks for them, but I'd be willing to take anything. I really don't need these anymore, and they're just causing space. So yeah, these are the CDs I planned to sell to the archive. Alright, so we are at the Archive Records. I'm very excited to go in. This is an absolutely fantastic record store. Hopefully I'll be able to get some footage of me crate digging and you can see what I get. I'm also going to be trading in some CDs. Hopefully they'll give me some money for. So yeah, come along. And we are back from the archive. I got into some clean clothes, which is nice, and I want to show you some of the records I got. But first, I have to apologize for not showing any footage. I will show some pictures in here, but what happened was the same guy is not running the store right now because his friend is working there currently, and it's really not the same without the same guy. But I still got a good deal, and I got to get some money and some pretty good records. So I hope you enjoy some of the picks I got, and let's get right into it. Alright, so the first one I picked up is Kiss Self-Titled. I do not have any Kiss records and was very glad to see that this one was marked at $6. So what happened with this one is, first of all, I would like to thank Paul Kane. He commented on my top 10 45s video and basically said if you take a hair dryer and put it up to the sticker, all these had stickers on it, it will heat the glue under and you can peel it right off. And it's worked. Although I didn't do a hair dryer. I'm not patient and the hair dryer was taking a long time. So, hold on, I'm going to get something. I picked this up from Harbor Freight, a store in Maryland, and this is a heat gun, and I bought this to make a record bowl because I didn't want to put a record in my oven. And this works perfectly for getting records off. Basically what you do is you turn it on for like 2 seconds, and that actually heats it up enough for the sticker to come off. So thank you so much, Paul, for giving me this suggestion. I think the heat gun works a bit better, but a lot of people don't have a heat gun in their house. I got this just to make the record bowl, so that is pretty cool. But yeah, this is Kiss debut. I don't have any Kiss records in my collection, so I was very pleased to see that this was marked for $6. So yeah, we got Kiss, the debut album. Next, we got a couple of Rush records. We have Rush Hemispheres. This is a fantastic album that I did not own by Rush. And we have Rush, A Farewell to Kings. Now, this is probably the better find. I know a lot of you will probably like Hemispheres better. I love A Farewell to Kings and didn't own it, surprisingly. It was marked pretty high. I negotiated with him. It was marked at $15. So I got him down to $9. But yeah, this is a great record. And Rush Hemispheres. Next we have, for a whopping $4, Billy Idol's Whiplash Smile. This is a fantastic album, and I didn't own any Billy Idol, and I'm a huge fan, so I was very glad to pick up this record at the archive. Next we have Boston. I didn't own this on vinyl. I used to, but it was very scratched up, so I gave it to a friend. And it's just absolutely fantastic. I mean, Peace of Mind is one of my favorite songs of all time. More Than a Feeling is absolutely fantastic. This album is great. I owned it on CD, like I said, but I wanted to get the vinyl one. I definitely overpaid for this, though. This usually goes for like $5. I bought it for $10, so I kind of made a screw up on this one, but it's a great record, and they've been really good to me in the past with deals, so I really wanted to pick this one up, Boston's Self-Titled. Next, we have Meet the Beatles. It's a Japanese press. This is going to be my first Japanese press. I'm very excited about it. I've never owned one. And Meet the Beatles is a great first one to do. I believe this is the 1976 repress, but I'm not too sure. Feel free to correct me in the comments below, but this is an absolutely fantastic record, and I'm very glad it came with the Obi strip. Yeah, so this is Meet the Beatles, and it's a Japanese pressing. Alright, like I said, I didn't get that much stuff, so the final record that I got is Master of Reality by Black Sabbath with. It's the 2 LP with demos and alternate takes and different lyrics. So that is pretty cool. I do not have a copy of Master of Reality, but I'm glad to pick up this one. It has a barcode, so I'm guessing it's either a reissue or first time pressing because it has alternate takes and demos and different lyrics and stuff. But if any of you have any more information about this, please comment in the comments below, because I don't know much about it. I just thought it was really cool that it was a double LP. It had alternate takes, and I thought it was cool that Ozzy was singing different lyrics. So if any of you have any more information about this, please comment below. I don't know if it's rare. I don't know what the deal is. I looked it up on Discogs, and it doesn't seem to be going for that much. I bought it for $15, and I think that was a pretty good deal. But leave a comment below what you think. Yeah, so these are the records I got from the Archive Records. Alright, that concludes this episode of Jack's Tracks. Tell me what you think about all the records I got and see if I got a good deal. Again, thanks so much for watching this episode of Jack's Tracks Records.